Is Wired Wednesday, and Amazon is fighting back against fake reviews. The retail giant says it's suing the administrators of more than 10,000 Facebook groups who allegedly brokered fake online reviews on Amazon Marketplace. These reviews drive me nuts. So to break it all down, joining us live now is Lisa Edichico. What a last name you have there, the senior editor at CNET. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me today.
Of course, we're all on Amazon. We're all shopping all the time. So what is the goal of Amazon's lawsuit here?
So Amazon is really trying to crack down on these fake incentivized reviews. As you mentioned, this is a huge deal because so many people base a lot of their product buying decisions on these reviews. And this has been an ongoing fight for Amazon here. So this is far from being the first time that they've done something like this. Even earlier this year, just a few months ago, they've taken legal action against companies that have been accused of brokering fake reviews or connecting shoppers with retailers to incentivize fake reviews. So this is a big problem, and Amazon is really trying to crack down on it.
Well, Lisa, usually big businesses want government to stay the heck out of what's going on with them inside their office walls. So Amazon's saying, hey, we need some help because they've tried to solve this before. So what has Amazon tried to do in the past to combat this problem?
Yeah, so in the past, they have taken legal action against some of these companies, and they also, monitor for these types of reviews before that they're posted so that they can prevent them from being published. But it is a hard problem to solve because most of the time these scams start on platforms that Amazon has no control over, like Facebook, for example. But they also start with the customer sometimes. The way these scams begin in certain cases is an honest shopper might buy something on Amazon only to open their Amazon package and find an insert that has a QR code or a website or something similar, pointing them to a Facebook group or a website that coordinates the incentivizing of these fake reviews. Or in some cases, the insert will just flat out offer money or a gift card to write a positive review. So that is part of why this problem is so difficult to solve, because a lot of the coordination happens off of Amazon.
Shady. I don't like it. And I've seen this before. And so these Facebook groups are actually paying people, maybe giving them free products. And then they're writing these fake reviews that people like us are seeing when we're trying to figure out if we're going to buy a product or not. So my question is, with Amazon still working on this, we're all shopping every day on Amazon. How do we know if a review is fake or not? What should we be looking out for?
Yeah, so there are a few things you can look out for. First of all, if you see a 5-star review that isn't very detailed and just uses generic language like "this product is great" or "it did a good job," that should be a red flag to you, because that probably tells you that this person did not spend a long time with the product, if they've really even used the product at all. So any review that has a really high rating but is really vague and short could be a red flag. The other thing you'll want to look out for, just like any other online scam, you'll want to look out for bad grammar, spelling mistakes, things like that. That can also be a sign that this review isn't authentic. And also, you'll want to look and pay attention to reviews that have the Amazon verified purchase badge. So that tells you that Amazon has actually verified that the person has purchased that product that was not at a deep discount. Now, of course, that's not foolproof. The person could have purchased the product and is still incentivized to write a review about it, but it is one of the best indicators that you have at your disposal right now. So it's a good idea to look out for those. And also, if you're purchasing a product from a company that you're not very familiar with and haven't really heard much about, do some independent research on that company. Google them, go to their website, see if there are other reviews elsewhere about these products, maybe see what their customer support is like outside of Amazon. Those are all good things that you can do to try to avoid falling for a fake review.
All right, the devil's in the details. Check out all those reviews. Well, Lisa Edichico, thank you so much. Senior editor at CNET. Some good tips when you go shopping on Amazon, probably today. We appreciate your time.
Of course, thanks again.